All right, everybody, welcome to episode 166 of Game Set Live. Yeah, we got some. Uh, hopefully, everybody on the. Well, I don't think Praxis has, but I know the rest of us, because Paul got Gears access a week before we did, you bastard. And
Yes,
so
sir.
me and Fabio, we got it this past week. And the gameplay you're going to see tonight is of me, Paul, my wife, Kitty Cat for you, and the bouffant lizard himself playing Gears and going through a couple different modes, and eventually doing the horde, doing the 10 waves where I thought we were gone for, and because. We'll get into that. We'll get into that, but yeah, I got a lot of things to talk about tonight. The lawsuits for Sony are getting real. I mean, fast. And ASHA Sharma has apparently played Elder Scrolls 6 Hammerfell.
I don't believe that. You said that on our WhatsApp group. What are you talking about?
Nah,
You said it
yeah.
yourself.
I'm telling you, she played it. She tweeted it. She Twitter X'd it, that's kind of a little bit dirty, but we won't get into that.
Then you see, I don't believe it was her. I want to see the controller in her hand. I'm like, shut.
That's right.
Yeah, I want to see her
Bunch of
holding the
whiny-
controller.
I mean, who is
If she
that?
doesn't hold a controller,
Remember
she's not playing.
Jim Ryan? Remember Jim Ryan holding a controller with his
Yeah.
and playing with his fingertips instead of his thumbs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah,
it,
you got-
it was like that fast food guy who had to eat one of his own burgers and looked like he wanted to choke. It's like,
Oh, God.
yeah, yummy, I guess.
All right. Yeah, we're here. We're gonna get into it. Paul, please,
Are we
sir.
here?
Yes, we are. And you look very bright tonight, sir. Very nice. I love the way you look on camera.
I just got a
And-
haircut though.
and-
Just
and
kidding.
This is good news for me because it means I'm getting a better camera. That's good.
Yep. I'll need that address from you so I can send you this this eMeets C960. Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, you bought it for me? Is that right?
No, I upgraded.
That's a lie.
As you notice,
Ah.
I'm a little brighter on camera too because my camera has a built-in ring light.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway,
Well,
Paul,
I mean,
how are you
Paul's
doing?
going
We've been.
to- I mean,
oh, see, I was
Pretty
almost
much,
there.
pretty much, Steve is going to use the same strategy. I intend to do it in a wedding, which is like when you are invited to a wedding and you have to give like a gift to the groom and the maid, like you just simply like I'm buying a refrigerator, and then you know what? I'm getting the new one for myself, and I'll give them my old one.
I
That's
know
the
people that
strategy.
have done that. I know people that have done that.
That
Absolutely.
works quite well. It's a fridge, anyways.
You gotta
Okay, so
regift.
before
Or
I-
not regift it.
It's new to you, isn't it? Yeah, there you go.
You guys
So-
already
I
have
bet you
it
the
full,
I'm
fridge-
did you?
buying you
then
a
you're
brand
really
new
smart. Have to go.
console.
Is it been-
Here's a
I bet you the-
360.
I bet you the
Give me
fridge
some
lasts
out.
longer than your marriage.
Oh,
Wow. Hey, I've been married 23 years. Strong. Cerebral Paul, sir, how are you doing and what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? Mostly, I mean, Gears through the weekend, of course.
Redacted.
And then,
Redacted.
yeah, that's pretty much all they paid. No redacted this week. That starts next week. So,
How dare you? You're
I
you're
know.
losing your mojo, man. They don't like you
no,
anymore.
they actually one was supposed to start today and they got canceled. So,
Fuck off. How dare you to bring arguments into this discussion?
Hey, I got them just rolling in one after the other, man. I'm just.
I mean, he's got it down
What,
pat.
arguments?
I don't have enough time to be an
Yeah,
insider, you know.
Basically,
So many games.
I need a break every once in a while. Of course, WoW is
Oh,
getting
what
ready
a
for their new
bitch.
season to start next week. So they're doing. We're between seasons now, so there's some stuff I'm running right now. As a matter of fact, there was a small redacted that I played for a while to give them some information. What else have I played? Oh, Final Fantasy 14 online. I jumped back into that a little bit. Don't remember how to play it at all. It's like, oh crap, how does this crap work? Oh shit, everything's attacking me. How do I attack back? You know, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that feeling.
Other than that, that's about it. And let's see, I had an echocardiogram yesterday. My heart still beats, so they were happy to see that.
That's a
That's
plus,
nice.
right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay. I mean, I'm
Still in the
surprised you
land of
even
the living.
like. I'm actually surprised you even have a heart to this point.
So were they? They had to find it. You know, they were like,
Yeah,
"Are you sure?"
took a
It's
while.
little higher, a little, yeah, you know.
I mean, sometimes I imagine Paul's heart is the same as the Grinch. You know, like just a teeny little bit.
I used to joke because people, you know, because I am really, I mean, as much as I tend to be a snarky asshole a lot of times, I'm actually a really nice guy, really seriously. And I've told
Mhm.
you, oh, you have such a big heart. I said, well, the doctor said it's enlarged. I don't know if that's the same. I don't know.
It is big.
That's
Why'd
a
you have to point out my malfunction? I
Yeah.
hate you.
that's a
Asshole.
mutation. It's a serious problem. The doctors are still investigating it.
Yeah. Well, that was actually the good news. My heart is within normal parameters, including no longer enlarged.
That's
So,
good.
Oh, great
they
to
can
know.
shrink. So the story
well,
about the
it's
Grinch is true.
It is true.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
You
Well,
just have
because
to hate
if my heart
Christmas,
got 3
everyone.
sizes too big, it would have exploded out of my chest. So,
Gosh.
Good times. Good
so
times.
that's it. But that's it. You know,
Good times.
looking forward to
Darth had
another Gears weekend, then followed by the drought for a month and a half.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh no, the open to everybody is tomorrow, right?
yes, starts tomorrow.
Yes.
I might have
I,
to.
Oh.
I believe if it goes like
Maybe.
the other one, it starts tomorrow at noon Eastern. I think.
And I may add that my son will be playing the open to everybody because that open beta is also available on cloud gaming. It if we so I talked to the wife. I was like, should we pre-order Gears E-Day for Matthew so he could play the beta with us right now? And she goes, well, how long's the beta run? I was like, well, it's over tomorrow. But the open beta for everybody's Thursday. And she was like, okay, well then what's the point? Well, he'll be able to play 5 days early with us. But yeah,
Yeah,
the pre-order beta
yeah, but like
that was cloud streamable, and so is
Yep.
going to be the open beta. It's all cloud streamable.
no, like I understand your argument there in order to pre-order the thing for your kid, but like um I think your wife has a more valid point because once the beta is over, the only points you would have
It's
to
5
like
days
okay,
early.
I need to pre-order this exactly is like the moment it gets closer to the dates because right now if you pre-order right now you
Yeah.
still have to wait until October
And it's only
for
30
that. So
bucks.
maybe
So I mean,
Yeah.
like maybe wait to get closer and then
yeah,
you
yeah,
pre-order
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, right now,
Yeah. It won't
2
make a
weeks
difference
ago there would have
eventually.
been a reason to do it,
Right.
but right now there's not because we're getting ready to go into the open for everybody, which he'll be involved in. But probably about a week before release, I'll go ahead and
Did you see?
pre-order it on his account. The way he can play 5 days early.
Yeah. Did you see they posted some of the changes they made based on what they saw during the
Yes.
including the latency between when you pull the trigger and when things actually die in the horde mode. You
Oh,
know.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll get into that. I want to get through intros real quick. Darth Praxis, sir, how are you doing, and what have you been playing?
He's
Doing
fine. He
pretty
doesn't
good.
play anything.
I don't play any games. I don't believe in them. Fuck them.
Okay, what have you done on your phone lately other
No,
than look
I
at
actually played. I
pornographic
actually
films?
there was a friend on X who she's been Twitch streaming recently, and then she had a
Not sounding
friend.
good so far.
That she had a friend who he was streaming Battlefield 6 of all games, and
You
so I
said
jumped on with
she.
him and played that. Yeah,
Say it.
Oh,
no, she was a
it's
friend.
she, it's he.
And she posted
so
a post about somebody who was playing Battlefield 6. And I'm like, oh, they're playing a game that I regularly play. So I got on his stream, and then he's like invited me to his Discord, and we started playing. So it's cool. Anyway, we did that last night on his Twitch
Yeah,
stream.
you never come and watch my stream, asshole.
Wow.
Well, this just happened to be. It just fell into it. I'm sorry.
Truth
Well, I'm
comes
not
home.
going to play
Yes.
Battlefield 6 just to get you onto my stream because I don't play Battlefield 6. So.
I understand.
Maybe here's what you do. Here's what you do, Paul. Like you just put
Just
the
title it
title as
Battlefield 6.
Battlefield gameplay.
Sucker me
Exactly.
in.
The game
It's
is
Battlefield
something else,
6.
you know.
This doesn't look like Battlefield 6. Is that a Smurf? What the hell? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a
Eh,
second. I thought this was Battlefield 6, not shaving my balls. What the fuck?
I don't like this
Whoa.
at all anymore.
You said
Wow,
shaving
then.
balls.
Well, no, I can't talk about that one. That one's redacted. It's not out yet. You know.
Oh
You
my
have to
goodness.
pre-order that shit for
Yeah.
now.
Other than that, everybody good though?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Ton of work,
I'm
but
glad
yeah.
to hear it. Fabio, sir, how you been? What you been playing? Hear you're having some internet problems in your third world country.
Considering the situations, it's almost a fifth world country, honestly. But yeah, okay, I'm just exaggerating.
You
I'm
knocked
sorry.
yourself down on that totem pole. I didn't do it. I gave you third world. I mean, come on.
No, but everything's fine. Just a ton of work, and I do have a really tight deadline to deal with because in September I qualify my PhD, which basically is like the last tests that I have to do where for them to fully approve my project and for me to continue to have the rest of my 2.5 years of PhD receiving the money from the scholarship.
Money.
Otherwise, if I'm not approved in this, I lose it.
Oh, we don't want that.
And
So
that's how
like,
supervillains are created. So
That's
there you
right.
go. Yeah.
Yes.
so
I
like
didn't get my
that's
money.
so like that's pretty much the situation that like every PhD candidate ends up having to go through. But everything is going fine. Like exhausted with the amount of work, but
Well,
it's going. It's
you make
working
sure
fine.
you get done what you need to get done. We've all seen South Park. We do not need another Dr. Disarray. The world
Yeah.
cannot
mean,
handle that.
September is almost there. Eventually, it's going to be in September, and then I'll let you guys know. All right, no worries.
All right. Yeah. I like the
But other
sound
than
of
that,
it.
I've been pretty much playing just like um Halo Campaign Evolved. I played a little bit of Halo Infinite multiplayer, a bit of Madden, Gears of War Reloaded. I did have the time we played Gears of War E-Day. I wasn't able to jump into the tests they made yesterday, actually.
Really?
And I wasn't able to. They did
It was
do a
it
little
was
test.
approximately an hour and a half. It was just they were just
Yes, it was a really short test.
Mm.
And other than that, I'm just waiting for the moment I can fully go back and enjoy a certain game that we might talk about because it got released yesterday. So yeah,
Yeah. We may bring that up.
we
That'll.
might, we just
Yeah.
might.
Okay. Well, as for me, I'm doing good. This new. So for those of you that don't know, I got a promotion at work a little over a month ago, and
It's
so
rich.
I have, yeah, pretty much. I'm making a ridiculous amount of money now. When I was signing
rich.
the non-disclosure agreement with HR, I kept looking up at the hourly rate, and I'm thinking, are you really sure you want to pay me this?
You want to
I
pay
mean,
me this?
But yeah,
No,
but
man, it's
basically, I
zeros.
have
More than LeBron's.
I am basically a supervisor over every engineer and maintenance guy on the floor at our plant now. I answer to only my manager, and I haven't had a day off since I took the position, so I'm on 32 days straight. I've been working 7 days a week, and on the seventh day, it's not a salary job, so I still get paid my overtime, and Sundays are double
Oh.
time. And I've worked 5 Sundays in a row. So, yeah.
Surprised they haven't said we need to put you on salary.
You got to be on salary. You got to stop this bullshit right now.
Hint the new mic arm and the new mic coming Friday. I'm getting more money than I could spend right now, and I'm surprised.
My birthday's coming up in December.
I'm sending you a camera. I'm sending you a camera,
whiskey, bro.
That's true. I'm getting a camera.
Yeah, I just need your address.
If you are bothered by having more money that you can spend, I mean, we can help you out with that.
It's good. My wife hasn't caught up yet. My wife, if you didn't know, my wife is a teacher, and she was teaching elementary school last year.
Chemistry teacher.
Yes. But she was teaching elementary, and we don't teach chemistry in elementary.
Yes.
So she was teaching elementary last year. It was convenient because she was teaching at the same school that my son goes to. This year, she started teaching chemistry at a high school because that elementary school closed.
Yeah, you got to make money.
Yeah.
As always.
As a matter of fact, in her classroom behind her desk, she's got a big picture of Heisenberg.
I was going to say every chemistry teacher from now on in high school should have one. That's just awesome.
Should. That's just that makes you cool in the students' eyes right away. So yeah, with between all that, I've had zero time for gaming that isn't me and the family involved. We played even with the Gears pre-order beta access this past weekend. Like the footage you see on screen is of me, Bouffant Lizard, which is Fabio, and Cerebral Paul, and my wife, Kitty Cat for You. But I think at wave 8, she had to jump off because she had to get ready and get some things ready to go so she could go into school the next day. And my son hopped in, and that's pretty much.
I'm glad he hopped in because all across my mind is she's leaving like mid-match. What the hell? And she was
all dead.
And she was
and we finished. We did all 10 waves. We did it.
I mean, we were getting to wave 9, and then I gotta go.
I'm like, wait.
Wait, not on this one. For the love of God, not on this one.
I got to be honest with you. It's pretty hectic. I love how Gears is like a controlled chaos. I mean, it is. It's chaotic the entire time you're playing. And so many times we were playing, I was like, oh yeah, we're done. We just wiped. But yet, there was still somebody running around that can, I'm going to, you get a res, and now you get a res. And I'm like, where did this angel come from? I thought everybody was down. It was great times. It reminded me of how much I missed Gears.
I had the inverse situation with motherfucking Paul over here.
Oh, really?
We were playing. Because I was facing 5 guys at the same time. And then Paul was down. He said, I need help. I'm coming over. Don't worry. Just wait a little bit. He starts crawling towards me. And it gets to the point where I'm in a narrow path. And I'm blocked. I'm like, why can't I just go away? Why can't I just go through this path? I look down. There's Paul blocking my way. Because he's trying to force me to res him. In the middle of the fucking fights, and then I died because of that. You son of a!
It only takes a quick button press.
Yeah, but he helped you.
Yeah,
he returned the favor.
The res is so quick. That's what one thing I like
fast.
about
Yeah,
the res is stupid
it is
fast.
really quick.
But other than the Gears of War E-Day pre-order beta access, played that a few times with the fam and Paul and Fabio, and my son here lately has been like, hey, I want to play Helldivers 2. And so yeah, I've played Helldivers 2 3 times in the last week. And the first match was really, really messy. I didn't remember any of the button presses. It had been months since I played it. But after the second match, we were finally getting our feet underneath of us, and we were going through the maps, and we were leaving out with 4 stars, getting everything. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Helldivers 2, I mean, geez, what can you say about that game? It's got to be one of the most successful cross-platform live service games. It is. It's just so much fun to play. I don't know if it's got the accessibility features that allows you to be able to play, Paul.
It does not. No.
No,
I
it doesn't.
tried.
See,
It
that
doesn't.
sucks. Because I'd love to play it with you, dude.
No,
Yeah.
I tried. I did. I tried when it launched. And
I tried playing with
Yeah.
Fabio, and all he wants to do is mess around and kill everybody. You know, because
What's that?
there's friendly fire you can't turn off, and he just likes shooting guys. And
To tell you
when there's
how much
nobody
I
around
like-
to shoot, he shoots his teammates instead, and everybody's like, "God damn it! What do you do that for?"
I mean,
To tell you
mean,
how
you
much
literally
I wanted
had
to
to
play it,
s-
I actually own it on PlayStation. I actually bought it, and
I think
can't
I own
play
it on PlayStation too.
and I cannot play it at all.
Yeah.
Well, now I don't have a PlayStation, but other than that, it's like
Now I don't pay for PlayStation's online account anymore, so I lost all the
Yeah.
shit that I had collect over years for free. It's all gone. I'm like, oh well.
yeah. That
So what
sucks.
you're saying, Prax, is that you've pre-experienced the absence of physical games before the absence of physical games.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah. No service, no game.
Yeah.
Where at least with Xbox, you could stop paying for shit for Xbox for 20 years, go back and pull up your 360 saves in a game that you loaded on your Series X. I love that. That's
Oh yeah.
Wow. I'm just in awe over the detail and the brightness of Fabio, dude. It's like I mean, not to speak about a pun, but you're in a new light, dude. You just need another light on the other side of you, and you be golden, dude. I mean, I'm talking. Do your own show. Oh
way
my
too
god.
golden.
Oh god, yeah, that's way too golden, dude. But yeah, other than me looking for time to do games and playing Gears E Day with the fam and the fellas, and Helldivers with the fam. Let's get into this episode. So, I mean, the thumbnail is kind of. Oh well, I want to.
Do you now?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. The thumbnail is kind of
Okay,
centered around it, so we're gonna talk about. Last week, Paul was the only one that could talk about it because he's the only one that played it. This week, there's two of us here that have played it. Gears of War E-Day, pre-order, beta access, and
Game Pass Ultimates.
yes, Game Pass Ultimate. I gotta tell you,
No, it's because
dude,
the beta, like the closed beta, was available as well, not just for those who pre-ordered the
it
game,
was
but
for-
Ultimate
Oh, it was-
subscribers.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm an Ultimate subscriber.
didn't know that
Shit.
either.
I told you all that. Nobody
I
listened to the
know.
Grippo.
Well,
Nobody listened to
I
the
listen.
Grippo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cripple, I did hear, I did listen to you. I'm sorry,
Dick.
Mr. Cripple.
What a dick.
I said it. I posted it multiple times on X. Yeah, I think it's such.
but I don't know. I walked away from it feeling like I've been missing Gears in my life. Like I wanted to say in the intros, Gears has a way of it's the most controlled version of chaos that you can imagine. And it just feels so good. So many times I thought, "Oh, we're done. We wiped." And then here comes this savior, this angel, and I'm like, "I didn't even know anybody was still up. You get a res. Now you get a res. Now you get a res."
And one of the nice things I like about it, seriously, is most games like that, I can play, but I'm not that good. I'm very seldom MVP. Fuck, as a marksman in that game, I own the MVP status.
You were
it was
like, it's mine. That's
don't have to
awesome.
remind
I did
us.
a whole lot. I got MVP. It's like because I could stand back and I was taking out the big boys with headshots. It's like so yeah. In some ways, I thought, okay, I definitely got to step it up to the next level. But when I tried to do that, I was by myself, and it put me with like one other guy and two bots, and those bots in that game are stupid as fuck when they're on your team.
Wow.
Well, because
Stupid
it's like-
bots. Who would have thought it?
It's like you have a task you're trying to complete, so it's marked and you're supposed to run to it. they're going off on this. They're going to who knows where the hell they're going because they're not going to your marker. It's like what the hell, guys? You know,
Jeez.
I said, I've got 50 kills and they've got 3. I'm like, this is not going to work. This is
It's not conducive. Yeah.
especially because those boss rounds and those invasions, man, even on rookie, they will kick your ass if you're not paying attention.
Oh
They
yeah,
will.
like you play on standard or harder difficulties, you are going to be in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Well, even on
It's
rookie, there
like
were times that people have been caught. That you get sworn. What happened is you have 3 different teams running 3 different parts of the whatever they're doing, and sometimes all those parts come together, and all of a sudden you've got the boom guys, and you've got the big flying thing, and you've got the 3 frogs coming at you, and it's like, okay, this is a lot. It's like, wow.
This is
That's
crazy.
when all 3 teams have to work together to get it taken down.
Mm.
yeah.
Then it says so and so is invading. And you're like, oh crap. The big skull guy shows up on your screen.
Oh.
You're like, oh, here he comes. And we didn't even get to see all those bosses, man. That was only like 2 of the 4, I think. So there's some bosses we have not seen yet.
Oh,
So, yeah,
Jeez.
it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Yep.
it's gonna
You're
be
gonna get a
fun.
chance to play it all this weekend there, practice.
I think I might. Take some time. Last week and a
Yes.
half I was on call too, so it was kind of crazy.
Oh, on
So that kind of
on call. Remind me, you a doctor?
no. I'm building
Oh.
maintenance.
Yeah, I'm
That's
on
not
call
life
too.
or
So
death. They can wait a minute while you finish a round. Jeez.
Yeah, it's not that I'm saving lives here. I'm just trying to keep my boss from getting yelled at by somebody for like 5 minutes. Make me happy. Just keep them happy. It makes me happy. All right, I guess so.
That old lady in 7P's yelling at us again.
oh
Well, yeah,
goodness, that old lady.
It's the tenants that we're dealing with are corporate tenants, so these are like lawyers and fucking financial advisors and
and they all think they're better than you, don't they?
oh no, not those people. No, never.
No, you
when
sure?
They know they're better than me. There's no
when they-
thinking.
when they got a problem, they expect you to drop everything you're fucking doing.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I'm
I'm
really
the
nice.
number one importance to your employment. Fix
Well, I'm
me
really
now.
nice. I'm really nice to them, and I basically tower over most of the people, and even the ones I don't tower over, I talk to them really nice, and so they're like, "Oh my gosh, oh thank you."
Oh, you're so nice.
like
I
a
love you
few
so
rare
much.
people that actually hate me that are like don't want to talk. I'm like, "Oh okay, well I guess we aren't talking. Have a great day."
Oh, okay. All right.
Like
Yeah.
fuck you. I'm like, oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Fix your shit, you lazy bum. You're welcome. Yeah.
Burn this place to the ground.
So,
Wow,
Fabio.
you too. Yo,
I know
me.
Fabio. I know you played a lot more versus than the rest of us did. What did you think?
Oh, Shotgun Alley?
Um,
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, shotgun alley all the time. There's no stop. But like, yeah, like overall, when it comes to like my ability with Gears multiplayer is like 50-50. I played 2 matches. In one of them I was really good. The other one I was quite shit. So yeah, that's pretty much what I expected.
It was good. And then it was shit.
So, but yeah, it is really fun. I thought the movement was going to be a bit more annoying to get used to because
Did
you are
you?
so because like you are so used with like holding A and then dashing with that shaking camera and then like you continue to see a ton of people wall bossing like non-stop, but sometimes you just play your own game like because it's not going to be mandatory for you to oh yeah you need to wall bounce every time. Now the Nasher, that's going to be your main priority all the time.
Yep.
So it is Gears as as we all love, but at the same time it feels new. It feels like a breath of fresh air in my opinion.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And you could tell the people who are complaining about it who didn't actually play it, well, Horde is just more of the same like it was. I'm like,
No, it's not.
Not even close to the same.
Not even close.
It's totally different. They're like, yeah. I'm like, you didn't play it, did ya?
It's different, but in a good way. I mean, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I can't wait
And,
to no.
Mm.
Now, what
and I
what I'm
oh, go
really
ahead.
looking forward to is on at full release. When we played Horde mode, just because for those of you that don't know, you've got 4 different options when you jump into Horde. The
Yeah.
last one on the right is Horde, which you just fight endless waves, and it stopped at 10. Will the final release stop at 50 with a boss level coming every 10 waves like every other Horde version has been?
I'm sure it will.
I don't
Oh
remember.
Lord.
They didn't say anything about that in the information that we got when we did the initial one. Um,
Because I
but
remember
yeah,
when you got wave 50 on a level in Horde, you basically just you beat that level. You didn't beat it until
yeah,
you did 50 waves on it.
yep. One of the difference here is you really don't have defenses like you did in that version of Horde. You have a couple of
Correct.
things you can do, but you can't like barricade yourself behind a bunch of shit. And no. This
Well, you
does
couldn't
not
do
do
that in
that.
Gears 2 either, but we did
Actually,
it with shields.
Yeah.
actually, you kind of can because it gets to the point where there's a fucking asshole like using me as a barricade, and then I get
Well,
killed
yeah,
because of
yeah. You
him.
you
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
You made a good bullet sponge. Thank you.
Wow, that
Uh,
is
Like it was amazing how he
yeah.
managed to do that.
it's really going to be the bane of your existence from here on out, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
let it
Ah,
go.
no, but it was
Let it
so much. It
go.
was so
Let
fun.
it go.
Well,
Come
and
on now.
here's the
No,
other
no,
Sing
thing too.
Frozen with me.
Yep.
like
I'm
here's the
watching
thing,
Sword
but
and Slippers. I'm gonna ignore your Frozen comment. Thank you very much.
Fine. Wow.
like I say that about what Paul did, but like I say it in the best way possible because it was one of the most memorable moments of that playthrough. Like it was so much fun. It was so funny, and it was
Yeah.
so much fun to like the two of us bickering at each other because of that moment. Like
Yeah.
it was just.
It's
This is
terrible.
what Gears is all about. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like because you
It's
are
about people
playing.
hating each other.
It was basically me and Bubba
Exactly.
going, "Shut up and heal, okay? Just get around."
What do you gotta bitch so much, asshole? Fuck you. Res me. Fuck
I
you.
mean,
I'm trying
So,
to kill
and
people.
one thing I
one
want to point out, real quick, let me point out one of the mechanics because I really played it a lot this last weekend. So, everybody's saying, well, why can't all 3 teams be in the same party and go into, because the thing is, it's a rotating series of 3. So, like, when somebody else, when somebody else's team extracts out, that's when they throw another team in. That's why I don't know if you guys ever noticed. Sometimes when you went in, you actually right outside where they spawned you, there was a boss fight going on. Right outside of you, there was some. You
Oh,
could walk out in the middle of hell because one of the other 2 teams is right where you spawned, dealing with the shit they got to deal with before they can leave.
and shit's hitting
So
the fan.
so
You're like,
so in
oh,
other words, it's always going. It's
yeah.
not like, okay, we opened up a new server because there's 3 new teams. It's no. It's always rotating and always running. So
yeah,
you never know what you're gonna step into when
Yeah.
you walk out those
Oh, that's
doors.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's
like
some parts. Go ahead.
I initially thought that okay, curious, they are adding classes into Gears. This is strange, but I was up trying to be okay. Let's be open-minded in
It
this.
worked.
They work. It works quite well. The medic is like amazing. Like cats healing was like so well done there. She
Hmm.
played so
The
well there.
last 2 waves when Matthew didn't know his class and what he was supposed to do, those were. I thought we
Yeah,
wiped
yeah.
twice during that time. Oh
I
goodness.
mean, there's a
Well, and
so
that's why.
there's the reason why
Yeah.
the healing stopped when
Yep.
we were on the most important waves. Great.
Well, and that's why
Yeah.
when I did my article, I said when I was describing the classes, I put the healer. The first thing I put was your best friend on the battlefield, because that's exactly. It's like you want to know where that healer is at all times when they can throw out that beacon that does the wave of healing and resuscitation. Because if you're down when they drop that, it immediately picks you back up.
Yep. Good times. What was that?
Excellent.
I was gonna when I let you speak, Fabio, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Darn, it'll come back to me.
Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see. Like, we only got to play basically. These levels are huge. Like, when you start out a level and you're going to the point that you have to defend and horde, they're gigantic. I mean, so I could see a level having like one map having 3 or 4 different horde locations. Like, where we were defending from was kind of like this what's the word for it? You have them in the middle of parks and stuff where people kind of hang out and there's tables and stuff.
Gazebo or the
Yes. So like, there was like kind of this like like gazebo type area that we were playing horde in. I could see like the same map having you defend from a hotel, which would be really cool. I mean, you've got this map is massive, and that map could encapsulate 3 or 4 different defend points, and they all offer a different experience. There's so many possibilities. I can't wait to see the other maps they got coming.
I got to know that map they had us on. I got to know it quite well. That when we would,
Oh, we could tell because you always hid in the back where it was the most safe for you to take long range shots at people.
Damn straight. That's my.
I mean, every time shit got heavy up there in the gazebo, I would hop back in the back and guess who's standing there? There's Paul, always looking down the sights of his sniper, and I'm like,
damn Skippy.
Always safe. Yep. I tell you what.
But that's because I knew where that spot was and I knew how to use it too every time, And it was cool because I knew where the rope was to shinny down to the supply thing, so I could fire up my shots, run over, shinny down, resupply, run back up, and that it was like a cycle. But I wish they had a counter for, they didn't show the. By the way, I did cross over 500 headshots before the end of the weekend because I got that little marker.
Wow,
that's awesome.
You were popping a lot of heads, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
popping
heads. That's the accessibility too. I gotta say the aim assist is really nice for accessibility, and yeah, some people bitch about it. They were saying it was that way in the PvP too, but I didn't. When I did PvP, I didn't see that. In fact, I didn't see any aim assist.
If there's aim assist on the PvP, it isn't working.
What I'm saying is people who were saying that, I don't think they know what they were talking about. Like I said before about the other people.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first from Paul that disabled people are cheating. Just saying.
Damn straight. Nope. I say if it's in the game, it's not cheating. That's what I say.
Okay.
If it's an option in the game, it's not cheating.
No. It was meant to be.
Yeah. And whether you choose to use it or not, that's on you at that point. Yeah. Well, you laugh, but isn't that true though?
It's not untrue. No, it's very true.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
I can't help but think that this game though would have been, and I'm not saying it's not going to, because we know the game is going to have updates. The last game saw Hive Busters, which is a great DLC. But
Hive Busters is what made the last game great.
Oh yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They've not.
I really enjoy everything from Gears 5. I'm sorry.
That was the thing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they've only visited Beast Mode one time in one game and didn't bring it back. That I thought that was a great concept to look at it from the viewpoint of the Locust, and I thought it really added a new dynamic to the game. But they only ever visited it in one game, and I believe it was Gears 4, and that was it, which is kind of disappointing. Or was it Gears 3?
Might have been 3. I don't know.
But yeah. I don't know. I just thought it added more life to Horde mode because you can only do so much as the coalition, or not the coalition, the cog. You can only do so much as the cog, and then getting to actually take the oh shoot, what's the name of the class that is almost like the wizard class of the Locust?
Oh yeah,
What's the sniper?
No, not the sniper. The ones that kind of look like wizards that have the cowls and do the shoot. I can't remember what it is. But anyway,
yeah. But don't they let people play as Locust in PvP, right? Because I mean, all the stuff was there for us. We could
right, but that's literally just a skin though. I mean, cuz we could pick up
Right.
Locust weapons as a cog. I want to actually defend as or invade as the Locust. That's I don't know. I just thought that was I want to see Gears build on Horde and Beast mode instead of just giving us reiterations. You know, they had a really good thing with Gears 2 when people started playing Horde mode and they would defend doorways just by putting shields in the ground. That was some classic shit that was really cool. And then Gears 3 took it to a new level, showing you what the viewpoint was from the Locust. And that's when you were able, in Gears 3, you were able to put down different placements in different locations. And it was just an evolution of it. And then Gears 4, I feel like they kind of went back a little bit. And they should have just kept evolving forward. And in Gears E-Day, I feel like they've kind of went back a little bit too, because I mean, it's a different style of Horde. I'm not saying I didn't have fun with it, but Horde was, let's admit it, Gears of War invented Horde mode. Every other game that's had a similar style of PvE has derived from Gears. Gears created that style of gameplay. I wanted to see an evolution instead of a recreation, which I'm afraid we've seen 2 recreations when I don't think we really needed to see them. We needed to see an evolution. Instead of dropping things to do it a different way, just keep adding things and keep adding abilities. I mean, I'm going to play it, and I'm sure me, the wife, and the son, and one of you guys, we're going to play the hell out of it because it was a lot of fun, but it's still... we're going to play it because it's Gears.
On the other side, I like this new mode way better than I like the previous Horde.
What do you like more about it?
That it's more open and more there's more, and I think we're going to see even more variety as things move on, especially because there's the side quests and stuff that you can grab while you're on your way to your main objective. You can grab side objectives.
Well, it was only in one mode. If you played like I said, you had different options for Horde. If you played the very end one, there wasn't.
Remember who you're talking to.
The very end option, I didn't see any side quests. You just got to your main objective and lasted 10 waves.
They could show up. No, they could show up. and just like the invasion thing can still show up while you're doing that mode as well. They're somewhat randomized. They're not always there.
That I don't know if I agree with the evolution of Horde in the sense that we have to defend, because Horde has always been a survive type of game, but now if you try to like run away and get cover and get a different viewpoint, you leave your I can't remember what they call it or off the top of my head, but you leave that alone and it starts taking damage. That Horde's always been about survival, but you made it more of a kind of a defense, and I don't know. The other games didn't have that.
Because the only person who can run out of that square and still pick off people with any great ability would be the marksman. The rest of you all got to stand there and take shit. Me, I can take a little bit of the high ground and stop them before they get in there. So
But in the same respect, in order to survive a wave, you may have to leave your base susceptible to enemy attacks, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get in there to that unit that's in the middle
Well, I
of
know
that
that's
mausoleum type, and they start
but
destroying it.
but that's how you survive. Is you're at least part of your team at least has to stay in there so that it stays blue. So it's highlighted
Mm.
blue to say you're in control. Because if you step out, it's no longer blue. It turns neutral or red if they step in.
Oh,
So there always
I'm
has to be at least one person in there to keep it from
so
totally.
so with the changes. Would you all welcome a mode in Gears E Day that is simply called Classic Horde?
Mm.
I don't know if it would
Where
though, because right now we haven't seen any instance of real barriers or anything. We've seen the machine guns, the decoys, the explosive decoys, and the like the ground spikes that are basically like they throw them on the ground and it's like stepping on Legos. It's like um, that's all we've
hey,
seen because classic horde would include barriers and stuff. I think that we don't have here, at least that we've seen so far.
oh, what I mean, yeah, I mean, I liked it a lot because it was Gears and it was Horde in essence, but I don't know, the differences
Also,
in defense over survival was
also remember that this game's supposed to take place 12 years before the first Gears.
True.
So Horde hasn't evolved enough. In that.
oh yeah, okay.
Well,
So we went back in time. I get you. I get
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
you
the
see?
game
You
the
It
see?
game
makes
is literally
sense.
the game is literally E Day. I mean, it's oh shit, things are coming out of the ground and attacking.
Oh, I mean,
You
I
know, we're
agree with
just
you on
kidding
that.
that we're just kidding saying that even the Horde mechanics are supposed to be from 12 years before.
Well, to a
um,
point. I mean, that's why I think some of the footage they showed the evolution of the chainsaw thing.
yeah. I was kind of hoping. One thing I wanted to say is, I was kind of hoping that a sidearm for the marksman would be the Botok, because the Botok fits the marksman, because the Botok can take a headshot and do just as much damage as the rifle. But somebody pointed to me on Twitter that they felt like the Botok, it wouldn't be in this time frame because the
Right.
Botok is kind of a human weapon that was adopted by the Locust later in the war, which it kind of depresses me a little bit because the Botok pistol was just as good as, I mean, with medium to close range as having a marksman's rifle. But with this be taking place, that's not even an option. I don't think the Botok will even be in the game because the Locusts have
I
just invaded and they've not adapted to anything yet.
I will say that sidearm is killer in somebody's hands who knows how to use it though. That sidearm is wicked.
The snub? Really?
Yeah. Yes. It's
Oh, you
the
better
snub.
believe it. And the
The snub
multiplayer
is way
is your
OP.
best.
The snub is OP, and somebody
Like,
who knows how to use that damn thing.
I
Yeah.
mean, in the PvP, the snub is like better in long range than the fucking Lancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
When I
it
shot the
is.
snub, I just kind of felt like I was hitting him with peas, like a pea shooter.
Trust,
No.
trust you have no health whatsoever in Gears multiplayer. If you kept on shooting the guy with the snub, you will eventually kill him. Unless he has an Asher and he kills you first.
Oh,
But for the
Nasher
Nasher
beats
to do that,
everything.
but for the Nasher to do that, he's got to be on top of you. So the snub is decent. Like
Yeah.
if you're using like a lancer or a marksman, well, you don't even have the marksman rifle in PvP. But if you're using a lancer or whatever the other gun was, and you run out of ammo, and you can get cover and use that snub before he can get on top of you, yeah, you can take him out. You
I
can-
mean, considering the way people move in Gears with
Yeah.
wall balls and all the time, they will get up to you really fast. really fast.
I think that's just going to take a little adjustment on people's parts, just like using Y for jump took a little adjustment for people to get used to because the
Like this is a problem that every Gears has, which is
yeah.
like unless you are a player that has been playing this non-stop for 20 years since the first one originally in 2006, you are going to have a hard as fuck time in Gears multiplayer. You are
Well, even
not going to be enjoying this. You are going to have to
but
try to force
I played it
yourself
enough to
in
know I
order
don't
to
want to play it.
properly do something.
but even the veterans are complaining that man, this is that they need to make this harder because too many the it's not as it's almost like it's too welcoming. They don't want people to come in and invade their fun. It's like, dude, don't be a dick. It's
No, yeah, like they just don't like to. What do you mean? I am a Gears veteran and I'm getting owned by new players. What do you mean by that? Like, dude, it happens. No,
yep.
I need to be the dominant one. Although I gotta have 30 kills non-stop.
Yeah,
Because I'm a man. I got to do
I
it
do.
like a man does it.
I do think they should allow some customizable matches there where like you can like say no Nashers. That would make a lot of people happy, I think, because a lot of the complaints I saw were that it basically turned into a Nasher fest. First guy up that ran up and grabbed the Nasher is gonna kick everybody's ass. It's
Uh,
like
he doesn't have to grab the Nasher. The Nasher is the standard loadout. Is a
yeah,
Lancer, is a Nasher, and the Snub. That's it. That's it. It gets
yeah, there.
worse. It gets worse if you have like someone who is really good using the sniper rifle, the long shots.
Mm.
Then you are fucked. If you have
I thought
someone who has the
I thought
bow, then you are really
I thought
fucked.
the long shot wasn't in. Well, it's not by default. You have to run up and find it in PvP, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, yeah. No, no. The long shot is a power weapon. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
Nasher is on the standard.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It's just So it'll be interesting to see what changes between now and launch. But the way they've been going so far, they've been pretty wide open about things that they've been changing and looking at things like that. So I'm looking forward to it. And me, even though I'm enjoying this horde, I'm really looking forward to the campaign, the story they're going to tell about E Day. You know,
Oh yeah, it
yeah.
seems to be really good.
yep.
Oh, yeah. Like, we all know where Gears went with Dom and Maria. Well, what about E-Day and him concerned about her and trying to get to her before anything happens to her? I mean, the storyline is just going to drip of drama. It's going to be great.
Especially because we know what happens with Dom. Yeah, it's gonna be like,
Yes, we know by the very first Gears, we already know that
We know where
she's
we're going.
missing and she's been abducted, and then we're trying to get to her. So Gears E-Day could, I mean, come on, soap opera, it's on its way.
that's like I always when they first showed the footage of Marcus talking to Dom and I go, Dom, live every day like it's gonna be your last. You know,
Yep, you
Love
shouldn't
you,
be in that
girl.
bar with
I love you,
Marcus. You need
bro.
to be at home with Maria.
yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Makes me want to cry.
I know. It's so sad, so sad. So I guess we'll finish this topic by so we know that Gears E-Day it's exclusive. It's not going to be on PlayStation like the Gears of War remake was. So what do we think? Do we think that cuz the Gears of War remake didn't really expose PlayStation players to horde mode. I mean, it was just a remake of the first game. You had a very gritty campaign and a very tough multiplayer, which could turn a lot away. And we didn't get the PvE mode horde until Gears 2. And that's what really, I guess, after the campaign, really opened it up to a lot of people that didn't want to play multiplayer against humans, because let's admit, humans are assholes sometimes.
Agreed.
So Horde mode was a lot of fun for a lot of people, and now Gears E-Day is a new modern game with the same PvE aspects, and it's not on every platform. It's platform exclusive. How do we feel about that?
okay
Is
with
this
fine,
gonna
man.
is it gonna be like we made a big mistake because it didn't sell a lot of copies, or I mean, how do we feel? Is it
I remember, like I said last week when I think it was Fabio was talking about sales. Because it's on Game Pass, they don't look at sales as a one for one with any other title. Because like I said, I got the $30 upgrade. I believe you got the $30
Yep,
upgrade. So
Fabio
those are
got it
considered.
too.
So those are
No. So far, I just got Game Pass Ultimate, but I will be getting the
but you
upgrade
will be.
eventually.
So instead of
Yes,
paying
I will.
$100, you're paying $30 for basically the $100 game, plus what you pay for Ultimate. So so the sales thing is always going to be kind of weird with that. I don't know because we don't know what their metrics are, what they on games like that. At least they didn't do what Forza did and go, oh, you want the upgrade? That's going to cost you the full price of a full game.
Oh yeah,
That's not an upgrade. That's picking.
that's
my
a game.
Pocket. That's
That's
picking my pocket. Leave it alone.
yeah,
That's,
no, yeah.
Yeah, and
but
you're
I
gonna
think
run into that. You're gonna run into
yeah,
that to people. There's a lot of people out there that take full advantage of Game Pass, and
yeah,
they play a lot of the games that get released on Game Pass. And then you got gamers like me that only play the big name titles that come out on Game Pass, and they're
but you know
making
what?
money
You
on
know what,
people like
Steve?
me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's it because whether you play one game or you play 50, you're still paying $20 a month, and they're okay with that.
Yeah, you know. As
They
long as it doesn't chip
once
into
you're
Call of Duty, which isn't even part of the equation anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they have your 22, they don't care if you never touch it again. As long as you know,
Yep.
and if you do, that's great. And
And
because if
we
you
all
do,
know for the first 30 to 60 days, Gears of War is going to be the highest played game on Xbox. It's just,
right,
I mean, come on,
because
it's Gears.
because they, as far as sales totals go, when they say X amount of units sold, they're going to count those $30 upgrades that we all did. Whether somebody else bought the $60 or the $100, they're still going to count us as a number in that total sales number.
Right.
So as far as the income goes, or profit or whatever, the revenue from it, that's a different number that people tend to ignore because they all talk sales. Well, look how it didn't sell that well. Well, yeah, but it had how many players, which means they accessed it
Yeah.
some way.
How many concurrent players on Xbox Live? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
So yeah, and even me, I would like to see those numbers sometimes, but I know I'm never going to. And not unless I win the lottery and buy a shitload of stock and go, I want to see those numbers.
Yeah. Sign me up for stock. I love gambling.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, right now it wouldn't be necessarily a bad time to buy Microsoft stock because they're doing pretty well right now.
So Fabio, what about you? Any concerns about the game being only on one platform?
No, I'm not responsible for Microsoft finances. I'm not responsible for Game Pass finances, neither Xbox. I am
Wow.
just a consumer who wants to enjoy the game, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, their
If it is
business.
multiplat, if it is exclusive, it's not gonna take away my enjoyment from the game. So, yeah, I'm not gonna
All
to
right.
be like I'm not going to be like we see over and over again. Like shout out to Mr. Wise Old Gamer and Mr. Nova, Supernova, who like, but like every podcast we have like, oh yeah, this is a businessman meeting because every time everyone there knows finances and start to discussing about this shit over and over again. I'm like, boys, just how about we just
Talk about
enjoy the game?
games. Hmm.
Yeah, how about instead of talking about like
Who's going to
um
make money and why they don't make
numbers?
as much as they
Yeah,
should, and yeah.
yeah. I'm like, I mean, are you responsible for? Are you being paid, Microsoft? Are you some sort of accountant consultant or something like that? What the fuck? Why are we talking about this? Is there a spreadsheet?
Well,
All right, I have to step away real quick, so keep the conversation going. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I actually don't mind talking about stuff like that, but it's usually because I have to explain the correct way to think about it to them. Uh, yeah. Uh,
Well, yeah,
Well, you're
it's
the cause of the problem. That's pretty much it.
No,
That's
I'm
what
not
you're
the
telling me.
cause, but I don't. I just people. I always try to look at the bigger picture, and everybody tries to put it into this little narrow. You know, what I'm having fun with lately though is you're seeing. I've seen people going. I don't know why now they're going. I don't know why they don't release it on PlayStation. It was ready to go for PlayStation. I said, where are you getting that information? No, 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 no.
yeah.
Yeah, and they can never tell me. They never respond when I ask them straight up. Where did you see that it was ready to go on PlayStation? Where? Show me one. You know, even that it was ever actually going to be released on PlayStation is in question. Yeah,
Well,
but
that
it had the PlayStation. Now, one thing that may have been a mock-up. That's all we ever saw. So no, doesn't mean they ever actually intended to release it on PlayStation and they decided not to. We don't have enough information. The fact that they're not, and they're not doing it with Clockwork Revolution, another game I'm really looking forward to, by the way. Uh, I
mm,
mean, it is what it is. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to perform very well. I think, you know, and yeah, some of the haters are on there going, "Oh, you guys are just glazing it. It's really not that good. You guys are just like, no, we're actually having fucking fun." You know, I literally, especially after the first week that I played it, I was like I wanted to go back and play more. I wanted to go back and play more. And even now, the second week, this last weekend,
hmm
I got my character up past level 20. I got my first pre-launch skin for the female whose name I can't remember. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm like I said, I'm really at this point, I'm really looking forward to the campaign. I can't wait to play the campaign. So
Yeah, it's
and
definitely going to have the campaign's definitely going to feel um kind of like reinstitute the feelings that we had throughout the original trilogy, because we're going to see the early on emotions of what we see fully developed in 2 and 3.
yeah,
It's really going to be cool. It's going to be sad too, because you know how
yeah.
you're going to see
Well,
people with optimism, and you know how it winds up, and it's going to be tough.
that's why I'm going to tell people now if they say, "Well, I've never played a Gears game." Fine, wait till this one comes out and then play them in order.
Yeah.
Follow that story from beginning to end.
Yes.
And if you don't know about any of the spoilers, try to avoid any of the shit for any of the later games. Don't look them up. Don't look up any information. Just
exactly.
play E Day and then play Gears 1, and then you'll get the full story. You'll start to get the full story, and you'll
Hmm.
experience it, the
Yep.
story, the way it's supposed to be experienced at this point. You know. So yeah. But yeah, that would be my advice to new Gears people: is wait till E Day and play that. Don't go, well, before E Day comes out, I should play Gears Reloaded or Remastered or whatever. Nope, don't touch it. Yeah, that'd be like picking up and reading the last half of a book and then jumping into the beginning. Don't do that.
Yeah. Be like skipping the first 2 Lord of the Rings books and reading the last one. It's like,
Yeah,
huh? What?
yeah. Who's this guy? What happened to
Yeah.
this guy? Why are they talking about Boromir like that? Like he turned.
Yeah, I remember Aragon, but where did this Boromir character come from?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So go ahead and hop into the next topic. So ASHA Sharma has tweeted out that she has played. And I'm not seeing a lot of people give it the title, but I'm going to go ahead and give it the title because I know about the Elder Scrolls universe. Elder Scrolls 6 HAMMERFELL. HAMMERFELL is going to be where Gears 6 takes place. You can mark my words.
Gear 6.
Gear 6.
Gear
Wow.
6.
Mhm.
Gear 6.
Throw 'em right in
Wow.
there, yeah.
That's an awesome crossover.
Sorry. Okay, I'm having a little
That's a
trouble
really good
changing.
crossover.
Listen, Elder Scrolls 6 will be in HAMMERFELL.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha. Now I
she
understand.
has said that she's played Gears. See, I almost did it again. I've
What
got
the
Gears on the. I've got Gears on the mind, dude. Gears is that's so easy. It's so fun to say. Gears E
Yeah.
Day, Gears 6. Gears. Hold on, Gears E Day is Gears 6. That's why I'm getting messed up. Elder Scrolls 6 HAMMERFELL. ASHA Sharma said that she has played it, and that she came away mind blown. Which you got to take that with a grain of salt, maybe a little spoonful of it, because as we know, Asha Sharma was not a gamer when she took this, and she still may not be a full, even a part-time gamer, other than what she does at these studios that she visits. So she was impressed.
By the way, not a gamer and had never played games is two different things. So she may every once in a while.
I
You
mean,
know,
here's my counter argument to that. Peter Moore wasn't a gamer, Robbie Batch wasn't a gamer, and the original Xbox and the 360 came out well. So yeah, I think
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, this kind of catches me a little off guard because I didn't think Bethesda was this far through Elder Scrolls 6.
But Bethesda always keeps their shit close to their chest, though. They always have.
I mean, we didn't even know about Fallout 76 until the day Todd Howard announced it on stage. We knew about a Fallout possible multiplayer game, but we didn't.
wait. Wasn't there a live stream of Fallout 76 before the E3 announcements where it was literally just like a Pip-Boy miniature on a desk for like half an hour of nothing and people showed up? Wasn't there like a meme that they prepared like that and that like worked really well?
Right, we knew of
It was before the announcement to get you hyped for tuning in for the announcement, basically.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
didn't-
So like
they
that
did-
that's
they
a
didn't know what
promotional material.
No, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't know what it was. They didn't know what it was, though.
Yeah.
They didn't know.
They didn't say it was
something like
76. Yes, I
that. Or
understand.
76, rather. Yeah, they didn't say. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't think Bethesda, especially with everything going on right now about things getting, priorities getting moved to Fallout within the Bethesda universe. And I really didn't think Elder Scrolls would be this far, it's advanced in production that ASHA has played a playable version. Even if it was just a level, it's still.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm impressed. I
Buddy,
mean,
It's
they've
been
been
8 years since the original announcement.
now. Here's my question: is it on Creation Engine 2, or are they adopted Unreal?
A creation
Yeah, I don't know.
engine, probably.
Given the age of it, probably probably.
Yeah.
Because
Otherwise, they've
like
been stuck
they
in.
did, because like they did mention that they during the like announcements they made, including the Obsidian Fallout thing, that they are improving creation engine. So probably that's going to be it.
Yeah. Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my
Okay.
assumption.
Or would you
All
like
right.
to phone a friend?
No, we can phone a friend or ask the audience. I mean, the audience. I
Yeah.
mean, you never know. A lot of dumbasses could have showed up for this show. So
Thank you. Like pretty much the entire panel.
Oh wow, wow. Darth Praxis, you with us?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
So, what do you think about Elder Scrolls 6 Hammerfell being played by ASHA? Did you even, for like, with everything going on with us hearing about priorities being pulled to Fallout and whatnot, did you even think there would be anything playable of Elder Scrolls 6 for the CEO to play?
I would hope that there would be something, as long as it's been kind of.
Oh, I'm sure they gave her a curated experience.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't like it's a massively completed version of the game. No,
Here
it's
you
what they
go.
had.
Just this placeholder over here that's a teapot. Just ignore that. That's actually a frog, a large battle toad. Ignore that.
Imagine. You have to imagine.
Yes,
that
you
this
have
is
to
gonna be
imagine
an
this.
incredible vista, and then over here, that's Hammerfell. Well, it should be, but just think it that way. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not been officially announced Hammerfell, but I mean, if you look at what's been, every Elder Scrolls has taken place in a different part, and Hammerfell is the next largest part that falls in between Oblivion, Skyrim, Morrowind. I mean, it is the piece that puts all these other areas together. It has to be Hammerfell. It has to be.
I don't know. I really don't like the rule. Everyone is expecting for Hammerfell, but like to this point, we have no idea what's actually going to be. Like there are so many theories. I actually thought that maybe the number of asterisks that she revealed in that redacted message there, like indicated something. Like there were 8 asterisks, so asterisks, which like just either indicates that it's Cyrodiil or indicate that it's High Rock if it is like one of the provinces.
Yeah, because
But like
Hammerfell's 9.
Or it's just a generic number of asterisks. It's like
exactly, exactly,
Or she couldn't
exactly. So
count.
like there's
or she couldn't.
maybe
Yeah.
yeah. So like
There's
that's pretty much the situation we are in. We have no idea. Just have no idea. We just have to wait and see what the fuck's going to be happening. But I imagine the game's going to be good. Like so far, I do have confidence. I'm not going to be like so like a bummer such as I don't know. There's a YouTuber called Matty Plays, which like before he was a really nice reviewer of RPGs, and nowadays he's just everything that comes to about Bethesda and Xbox. And Xbox is just so disappointed and this and
I
that.
used to watch. Yeah,
It's
I
a
used to
loss.
watch Maddie Plays also, and now it's like
Yeah, he feels like a
negative.
grifter a little bit. It's so
it
strange.
gets clicks.
Like
It gets clicks, and when you get
That's-
to a
Like
high
the
sub
same-
count, clicks matter.
like the same way as the Actman. I used to love the Actman's reviews, and then I watched his Doom the Dark Ages. He's talking about there's no story, there's nothing being explained, and like you just didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I
You
was
didn't pay
gonna say
attention
there
to
was
the
a story in
you
that game.
fucker.
There was a story in that game. There was a lot of story
Yeah,
in that game.
people actually started hammering him because of that, and he actually made a response video about it, saying, "Yeah, I did miss the mark there, here and there." But like the other situation that I see him,
He played it like Cozy played it. Cutscene skip. Cutscene
yeah.
skip.
Oh god!
No,
What
you
story?
don't talk.
Don't get me started
what
on
story.
cozy.
Who cares?
Just
Because
go play.
but like the other situations is like with Halo, like anything that comes from 343 Halo Studios, the X-Men and Hidden Xperia, they are both going to like nitpick to the end and say it's not like the original.
Yeah.
Halo has no future with this studio. Like you do know that Halo will have no future whatsoever with Bungie as well because they weren't going to do any more Halos after Reach, right?
I mean, I don't know. I know Bungie complained about only doing Halo, but then they left to only do
Marathon apparently,
yeah,
because Destiny has ended.
yeah, they left to only do Destiny for how many years?
Ah,
15. They left to do Destiny for only for 15 years, and now they're only doing Marathon.
I mean
So
the main issue with Bungie that Bungie had with Microsoft was the fact that Bungie wanted to own their IPs. They did not want to make a huge IP that was going to be a massive success just for them to say that, oh yeah, this isn't ours. This is theirs. This is the publisher's.
Mm.
You know? So they ended up having to make a deal where they became independent and then they retrieved the Marathon, but Halo ended up staying with Microsoft and Xbox.
which I think, I think Bungie kind of jumped ship early because what Microsoft turned into under the Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond with the when we all play, we all win. I think if Bungie had just stuck in there a little longer, they would have been able to make these other franchises under Microsoft because, of course, we know that Destiny did better as a multi-plat game, live service game. Marathon does better as a multi-plat live service game. I think if Bungie had stuck in a little longer with the evolution of Microsoft, they'd be happy right now and not on the brink of being totally absorbed and disappear with Sony. But I mean, you make these knee-jerk moves, and 10 years down the road, guess what?
Yep.
This is what happens.
Nothing you can do about it.
That's pretty bad. So what do we think? So ASHA has already played. So do we think what do we think Elder Scrolls 6 will release, and do we think it'll be exclusive?
Considering their position right now towards it, saying that they need to recover
St-
the trust
Strengthen their
from
brand.
gamers. They need to stick to their brands. The majority of our consumer base is from the console. So like I would say that yes, that is a really high possibility.
Yeah, I mean, I say make it exclusive, only allowed on the Xbox app and the Xbox console. Shut Steam out.
I think it's going to.
No. It's not going out from Steam.
I
It's
I
going to be
I
released day one.
I think it's going to be released with the new console as part of their anniversary, their big deal celebration, or whenever Helix launches. I think it's going to be a launch title for Helix.
And I think
I
I think
mean, that
Helix
would
will
be
launch
such
next
a good
fall.
marketing.
If you go with Series X, the dev kits went out early 2020, just like Helix is going out early 2027, and Series X was available in November of 2020. So I
What's funny
think
about that is, if you remember
Helix will be available.
those dev kits actually went out late too. When they went out at that point
Yeah.
in 2020, they went out a
Well,
lot later than they were supposed to.
we know that Xbox was waiting for AMD to finalize RDNA 2. So the dev kits, they did go out late. So,
Yep.
and we're not even going to see the benefit. And, it's crazy because 7 years after release, we're not going to see the benefits of waiting for RDNA 2.
Right.
We're not going to see the benefits until 2027 because FSR 4.1 will actually be on consoles. So, yeah, that's nuts. It's like we waited for this, but then you jumped so far forward in FSR technology that you just kind of left RDNA 2 in the dust and now people are complaining that make past hardware, capable of running this. And yeah, it looks like we're finally going to get FSR in basically every Xbox game on Series consoles starting in February, which
That's
is
gonna be
great.
interesting.
It'll be great. I mean, it'll be high frame rates with dynamic resolution, which I'm great with. That's the way it should be. I only want to see what's right in front of my face at high resolution. What's off in the distance? Don't render that shit. Give me 60 frames right in my face. I can see it. Increase it as I get closer. Yeah, I want that. I do. Call me weird. And there's Fabio in his extreme brightness beauty again.
It's extreme.
I like it, buddy. I like it. From now on, you have that light on. All right, so
pretty much nights and day difference. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I like you in the day. I mean, granted, if I came down to Brazil to visit you, I would definitely want to go out and have a bite in the daytime. In the nighttime, you may worry me a little bit because in the nighttime, you kind of look a little suspect.
Oh, for
happens.
fuck's sake, you guys. What an asshole. What the fuck?
Wow, he called me an asshole. That's crazy. All right,
That's awesome.
So we're gonna hop on to the next topic. So these lawsuits against Sony of ending physical games it's starting to get pretty serious. They've apparently teamed up with Stop Killing Games, which is a movement that is pretty renowned. We've all heard of it. But if you think about it, when you end physical copies for your console, we're not just talking first party. So a lot of people look at Sony ending physical copies in February of 2028. A lot of people look at it and they think, well, first party games. But no, we're not talking first party games. We're talking Madden. We're talking FIFA. We're talking NBA 2K. We're talking all these games. There will not be a physical copy for any game made for PlayStation come February 2028. So what does that mean? It means you're totally at the whim of their digital rights management, which is pretty crazy. I mean, digital rights management, if you buy a digital game and you don't play it or check in online within 14 days, guess what? That purchase you made, null and void. Like, so let's say I digitally pre-ordered a game and it came out on November 1st. But I had to take a work trip to Germany for 3 weeks. And I didn't get a chance to play. I come back and I'm like, oh, I want to play. I don't have that game anymore. I have to go.
No,
I
thought they corrected that information that, the 14-day thing is one thing, but it doesn't mean you don't own it. You may have to contact them or whatever, but yeah. There's
who wants to deal with customer service?
I know. And also, I do take issue with the fact of, is this suit also going to force them to include our drive on all their units then?
It's just like, so.
Because this isn't a, all these people can sue all they want, but I think it's going to be a hard bar to set to say, okay, Sony, and in turn, Microsoft and Xbox, you're going to have to include some way to read these the physical versions of these games always, because we're already past that with PC. How many of us still own a CD player or a DVD player on our PC?
I'm gonna have to buy
I have
I
have one in a box that I use by USB whenever I need it.
Right, but it's only when you need it.
Exactly.
And how often do you need it? You probably don't need it a whole lot, do you?
Once a year, when I decide I want to try and
only
see whether or not Middle Earth 2 works on Windows 11.
There you go.
We need to do a test.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
do a
yeah,
test, and I leave disappointed every time.
yeah, so these countries and stuff, these lawsuits, it's going to be interesting to see if they end up going anywhere, because it's going to be a matter of the one thing the lawsuits will do is we will get, hopefully, especially if any of them where we can actually get the information from the suit, it'll actually show the legitimate numbers for physical sales. Because right
Mm.
now, all the numbers we see are very limited, and it may or may, the numbers we see may or may not be true, type of thing,
No, yeah.
because it's all these guys it's so, I saw one that says, yeah, well, we're only selling like 15 to 20%. Other regions are selling like 54% and 45%, digital to physical or physical to digital. I'm
Yeah.
like, because those again, to bring up my favorite person again, who, she was really hooked on that 5%. Yeah, but 5% of a billion is still a lot of people, and so you can't just look at the percentages and say, well, only 15% of the people are doing physical. But what's the actual number? What's the, if it's 15% of 200,000, that's different than 15% of 2 million.
Yeah.
So until we have all that information, but from what we can tell, and we all know this, physical sales, at least for the Western, for us, for the North American stuff, is very low. And the idea that to think that, well, the Japanese, yeah, they're still, 49% physical. Are they? Because they go for smaller. You know what sold most is the smaller units. The Series S was big over there because they don't have a lot of extra space. They
Oh,
live in
yeah.
really
They
tiny
don't.
spaces. Yeah, so
I
that's
mean,
why I'm saying these numbers that we hear sometimes, I like, yeah, whatever. You know,
we, when you get into Japanese space in their living quarters, the size of the PS5 is like, you might as well just say you're adding a television to the room, because
yeah,
I mean they're small rooms.
yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
it was the same when I went over to England a couple of times and I stayed at my friend's house and stuff. The
Mm.
houses are smaller. The rooms within the houses are smaller. I mean, they don't have the ones that I stayed at. They didn't have full size refrigerators like we have. They're about half the size.
Oh
And
goodness.
everything is very compacted in smaller spaces, but they make do. They don't
That
have
means the
all those
mini
extra
bar's half the
spaces.
size. I don't like that.
No, actually, they were really, remember, if there's any group of people that will always drink you under the table, the British. The British can drink like nobody's business. They win all the fucking contest. Okay, they know that.
The next closest to
Damn.
them, I'd say, is Australia.
Yeah,
They're in New Zealand. They're pretty crazy themselves. It's like, "Mm, you guys
I
can
mean,
drink, I guess."
yeah, the
Wow.
Germans drink a lot of beer, but the British will drink even them under the table
Oh,
more.
hell yeah, they will.
I,
No,
I
I
mean,
agree.
I mean, I mean, not even
Oh,
the
Scottish are crazy.
Scottish.
Oh, Scottish are
You
crazy.
serious?
Oh yeah,
Scottish are freaking nuts, dude. I mean, Highlander, Jesus.
the most that I
No, I'm
the
not talking the movie. You know who I'm
yeah.
talking about.
I know who you're
Highlander.
talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
I
The
remember
guy
the
is
pub I
never
used to
not
go to. We had
drunk.
two Welsh guys, and they would get drunk, and you couldn't fucking understand a word they were saying.
Well,
And
most of the time you couldn't understand it, but
yeah, I know. It just got worse when they were drunk.
it took another dive. You're like, what happened? It's
But
like
then
they're
there were,
speaking in some weird
yeah,
Oh
Slavic
god.
tongue. You're like, what are you fucking
So,
speaking?
C Steph in the chat says that only use CD player to feel young again, like Paul using a VCR.
damn straight.
That's sad. Now it makes me feel even older. I'm like,
Beta Max for the win, baby. Because
It does. It makes me feel older.
I'm hurting.
Oh man, it's just
inside.
I don't know. It's
It's
like,
going to be interesting where the government think they can force these people to go, and
so I
you know,
mean, it's like when I will get notifications on my phone from Steam that a game I have on my wish list is on sale, and I'll look at it and I'll be like, wow, that's a really good sale, so I'll buy it. but I may not play that game that I just bought for 4 weeks. But when I go to Steam, it's still in my library, I launch it, everything's cool. From PlayStation's perspective, if you buy something and you haven't started it up within 14 days, guess what? You don't actually have that. That bothers me. That just throws a whole different wrench into
Well, like I
the.
said, I'm gonna look that up because that doesn't sound right from what I heard. But I'm gonna.
And I know why they did it. They did it because a lot of people are getting games. They're taking their consoles offline. They're playing them. They're beating the games, and then asking for a refund because, as far as the network knows, they've never played it. And I mean, I understand that, but how many? I mean, really, what percentage of gamers on your platform are actually doing that? Are you doing more damage to the way you're perceived, or I mean, how much are you actually saving? Does that equal out to the damage it causes by the way you're perceived by the public? Just it's a nothing burger. In my eyes, it's a nothing burger. Just keep the status quo. Go on with your day. You're winning the console war by far. Why make rapids when you could have calm water and still continue to make money? You've already said this is the most expensive console generation you've ever had. I mean, the most profitable console generation you've ever had. Which we know why, because you've forced tariffs and RAM prices on the consumer, and we already know that the consumer is not going to see any money back from the tariffs that you're going to get, which the Supreme Court in the U.S. has ruled on. You're going to get that money back. You're not going to give any of that back to the customer, so you're still not going to lower the price of your console, even though you are getting the money back for the tariffs. Even though you have based your price increases on the tariffs. The RAM crisis, that's a different story. That is an ongoing lawsuit right now against the big three, Samsung, Micron, and I forgot the third one. But that's an ongoing lawsuit right now saying that these three are not what you would normally see in the industry is the lower guy would keep the same prices and take market share. But they're all apparently they're fine with the market share they already have. They're just asking for more money for each component, which is BS. I mean, we thought we would get a little bit of a relief by Chinese RAM, but it seems that only lasted for a couple months because now their modules are costing just as much as the other guys because they're like, well,
Because they want to make money.
Yeah, we could take
They wanna
market
make
share.
money.
We could take market share or we could take money. Let's take money. But I mean, what you have to remember though is that you take money over market share, but what happens when this bubble busts? When this bubble busts, the people that have market share, they benefit over the people that went after the money. Because if you have the market share, if you have a proven product that many customers have, in the future they're going to buy your product. So even when the bubble busts and the prices come down, those people are still going to buy your product because they've had a good experience for it at a good price.
Well, that's all just saying that the bubble, if it bursts when it does, that it doesn't take the industry down with it.
At this rate, it's not going to bust until like 2032. I mean, it's effing nuts. I got 32 gigs of RAM on my PC, and I'm not going to upgrade. I will not. There's no reason to.
I can't afford to. That's why if I can.
Most people can't. I mean,
pretty much.
It's the most expensive component when you decide to build a PC is the RAM. You're almost better off going with a pre-built system from Best Buy because you don't have to eat 100% of that cost. Which is sad because I think building a PC is something everybody should experience. You know, it kind of feels like your own, a piece of yourself.
True. Like you've done something with your life.
The good
Yeah.
old days when that used to be
Exactly.
the cheapest way to build a good machine was to build
Oh.
it yourself.
Build it yourself. That was that up to the point like
Wow.
3 years ago. It was the same. It was the same thing. When I built my PC, it was way cheaper than buying something.
Okay. Fabio, you need to. So Thimber in the chat goes, wait, I'm late. Wait, why did I thought now it was 9 o'clock?
He needs the sleepy time. Sleepy time.
I mean, Fabio, I mean, you're like, I swear you're in the same time zone as this dude. He's slacking.
Here's the thing. Okay,
Oh.
here's the thing.
He's in the other room, isn't he?
No, you guys ended up. Here's the thing. You guys have, I think, time savings period or something like that,
Oh,
right?
daylight savings time.
Yeah, daylight savings time. Thank you so much. We don't have that anymore. So before to us, the show was happening at 10 p.m. here in Brazil time.
Mhm.
But with your daylight savings time, it's now at 9:30 p.m.
9.5.
I love that half. That's
How
great.
does that work? How does that half
Yeah,
work?
yeah.
What's in
No,
it?
no.
So
It was actually. No,
9:30?
no. Sorry. Yes. It was like it was actually 10:30 p.m. and now
Okay,
it's
yeah.
9:30
Okay,
p.m.
okay.
Well,
To end
be fair,
to end
they're
the
hard to
argument, to end
So
the
pretty
argument,
much
Thimber
the
says
argument-
actually it's not that. He was just slacking. That's all he wants the panel to know.
He's like, I just didn't care.
No. I'm not saying that's why he's lazy. I'm just saying that it might be something because like that actually happened.
By the way, the half-hour thing. I know there's one area, the very tip of Nova Scotia, going east. They are actually half-hour different. They don't do their
The
time
full
zone
hour?
they don't do a full hour
Yeah.
jump.
I'm sorry. I'm tired to say 30. Are you happy now?
Okay, I mean I know
30.
30 takes so much more effort than half. So I mean,
It does.
Yeah.
It does, man. It's 2 syllables.
so on that note,
So-
we're gonna
so-
end this show. Been
No, no,
live
no,
now
not
for
arguing.
almost.
We have one thing to quick talk about because I actually did an article on it because I
Do
found
it.
very interesting.
Bring it up.
Okay,
bring it up.
do it.
Uh,
Give it to us.
The game.
You're kidding me, right?
Halloween the game. No, I'm not kidding. Halloween the game has been banned in Australia in all forms.
What?
Oh.
Halloween the
they-
game has been banned in Australia in all forms. They
Did they make fun of something?
So all the Mike Myers movies are banned and are banned also, right?
Nope.
Well, then how can they do that? It makes no sense.
Because they don't want
banned it.
people acting it out?
No, they banned it not because of the violence or because of the kills in the game. They banned it because of the presence of a controlled substance.
Oh
Are you
my
fucking kidding me?
god!
Nope, I am not joking.
Look, hey, I'm drinking a 9.5 alcohol, a 9.5% alcoholic beverage on YouTube.
I can't tell.
And,
I can't tell.
yeah, well, I know. But I'm still. I mean, not only that, but on Wasted with Wise, we sip bourbon while we do
Well,
a
yeah.
podcast, and we're not
But you're
banned.
talking it was what is it? Pot? Somebody smokes a joint or something in the game and they're like,
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
we can't let them see that.
But no, I actually looked because I did an article. They have
Yeah.
banned a lot of games, and the way most games get around it is they actually send out secondary versions just for Australia and New Zealand.
With cigarettes.
So,
or in the case of South Park: The Stick of Truth, any of the questionable parts like the anal probing and all that stuff, they pop up with a little card that explains why they were banned in a comedic way, and
Oh,
or why they can't see that part of the game. And
I'd
that's
make
all
fun
they
of the
did.
country right there. I'd just start
Yeah,
fucking with them.
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
yeah. Well,
so
because you guys are
Thimber,
idiots here.
Thimber says in the chat is actually it's not that. I just completely forgot about the time. I actually use the U.S. time zone. I use it a lot, so I arrived at the end. LOL. You
That's
sir, you sir are fired.
No, don't you tell him that.
You're
He's
fired.
got to get a new laptop, doesn't he?
Do
Right?
you
Just for that,
know?
Timber, we're gonna spend the next hour talking about the Xbox.
Do
drama.
you
We're gonna
know
make shit up
how
about it.
many
We're gonna make
people
shit up.
and sex sites have been putting shit in our chat that we needed banned up until now, and you've not been here? I've had to do
They know
the
we
work.
exist. Are you fucking
I've
kidding
had
me?
to do the work all myself, and it has been stressing.
To
It's been
reach out to
it's
those
been,
porn sites so they can
it's
get the
been
traffic.
pulling me off a topic
Bring
and
it over
everything
here.
in order to ban all these users coming in here talking shit about Fabio and how Brazil sucks and everything else.
That's right.
Well, you know, bastards.
Oh, he said, to be honest, it's fine. I was just mod for BMG. For MBG. Okay, well,
Yep.
you're modding to
probably
a different
pays him.
community there. I don't know if they'll accept you the way we have. Just saying.
He's like, they already did when he kidded me. They're buying me some new equipment.
But yeah,
What
I
are you
just
gonna
thought
do
that
for
was
me?
interesting. That
That's-
they,
I guess Schedule 1 is not a game that they can play there.
I actually
no.
love Schedule 1. That's a great game
I
on
know.
Steam.
I know, but I'm like, I bet it's banned there. It's
No,
got to
it
be.
would be
I
banned
mean,
there. It would absolutely be banned.
Can I?
Oh my gosh.
Let me just interrupt you there.
Speak your mind,
just to
brother.
talk
Speak your
about-
mind. Let it out. Let it flow.
Just to talk just a tiny little bit of this topic, which is like quite simple. It's not going to be very extensive, but pretty much this week, yesterday, we had what I can only call it like some sort of a miracle, because it was literally equivalent to like watching a loved one that I lost coming back to life.
Oh, jeez.
The
Wow.
Lord of the Rings War in the North is back. They just released the game. It's not a remaster, it's not a remake, it's literally just a straight port of the 2011 game that now on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Steam, PlayStation. I don't know if Switch as well, but like this game pretty much. This game here, like, is to me it was one of my favorite Lord of the Rings games. I during the time where everyone else was playing Skyrim in 2011, I kept playing this non-stop, and I loved every bit of it. And like I've kept holding on this disc for the longest time, hoping for the moment where Xbox would put it on backwards compatibility. And now I don't have to, because the game is available. It's here. You get to enjoy it as it was back then. It has
Oh,
But they
some
made you
nice.
pay for it again, though, didn't they?
Well,
Ah,
$17.99.
So it doesn't actually work when
mean-
you put your disc in. You have to get it on
Nope.
the store now.
Yes. Yes. It isn't the 360 version.
But if they do the physical to digital thing at some point and made that physical version may go back to working again.
And the other
Possibly.
thing that now Mr. Steve is going to be happy about it. The publisher who released this and who apparently has the rights to those games said this is just the first old Lord of the Rings game that we're going to be re-releasing. We intend to do it more. So I imagine we are going to be getting Battle of the Middle-earth. We're going to be getting the Lord of the Rings movies titles. We're going to be getting Lego Lord of the Rings. I
That'd
don't
be
know, like the
awesome.
sky is the limit when it comes to that. Like
That'd be
all of
awesome.
those old titles that people were saying these need to be back. Like if we
Battle
manage
for
to get
Middle-earth 2 is the
this-
greatest RTS game ever created. To be stuck in a
if we-
time lock is an injustice to gamers.
I mean, to me, this is my level of excitement for this. The moment I saw yesterday was equivalent to if they announced a new Banjo Kazooie. I'm not fucking kidding. Like this is dreams come true to me. So like,
Uh,
I'm
Here,
that,
I'm on
that's it. That's
Just
what I
to
wanted to
update
say.
you,
I'm on Nintendo's page right now. Yeah, it's $17.99 on the Switch 2. It's on there. Yeah, they brought it out on everything.
Awesome.
That's
People,
great.
I cannot recommend you enough to just go and buy it. Like, even if you don't like, if you want to see, then have the incentive to bring the old titles as well. Buy this shit right now. Make it become a huge, massive success so they can put more of those old titles, for the love of God.
Please. Well, I got a sale. I'll say this real quick and then let us go. I swear to God. I got a sale for the Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, and I've played a little bit of that, but that's basically the was it the dwarf simulator is what it is.
Yes,
And that's
I really enjoyed that
it's
one.
actually a really good game.
Yes, it is. It is.
I've been enjoying that a lot. So yeah, there's some cool things
We
with that too. But yeah,
we
that's
need to play
another game that
together, Jack.
follows all of these amazing games that came out, and I'm like, I like that. I like seeing all these come out. That's incredible.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, Practice, before you leave, I don't know if you saw, I think it was Jez has already got to play Star Wars Zero Hour that's
Oh,
coming out
did
in a few
he?
weeks, and he nothing but praise for it.
Mm,
And I'm looking forward to it.
That's interesting.
That's probably the next hot big game I'm looking forward to that comes out at the end of this month.
Oh,
So
I'll have to keep my eyes peeled again for that.
that's the
So
one
many
that plays
games,
like
man.
basically Star Wars with a that plays like XCOM. You know if you ever played XCOM.
Yes.
So it's got a lot of that DNA in it. He said, and then it mixed it with something else too. But yeah, I haven't even read the review because I don't want to be spoiled too much on it. But I saw his basic splash thing that said it's really good. So I'm more pissed that I didn't get access to it early as well. So that's
I can understand that.
But hey, I can't get everything, just almost everything. By the way, I may or may not be available next week. Just letting you know now, because redacted. But you
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Stuff you
yeah.
can't talk
good.
about.
Damn it.
Thimber does say in the chat he's just kidding. He would never mod for those BSPS guys. Ha ha ha. So
Yes.
If they paid me enough, I would.
those bullshit PlayStation guys.
Oh, I love getting on their shows occasionally and just playing around, talking to them. Good times.
And
good
then he
guys.
says, to be honest, today I've just been kind of sick, so I missed the podcast because I'm also upset now my laptop is almost gone.
Oh,
No.
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. I heard that. Ugh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No good, man. I'm so
All right,
sorry.
well,
Replacing the battery won't fix that, I guess.
I'm assuming.
I mean, it may. He said he's having battery issues, so maybe if he
Yeah.
cleaned it out and replaced the battery. But I don't know how much that costs in Brazil. And here in the U.S., it's a nothing burger. You can get a replacement battery on Amazon, do it yourself. But in Brazil, it may just be
a little pricey.
A little bit pricey. Yeah. On that note, we're gonna end the show. We're gonna go through the panel, do our outros, and then I'll remind you all about the show and what you can do with it after the fact. As soon as we're done with the outros. Cerebral Paul, tell everybody what you're working on, what you're gonna be playing, and where they can find you.
Well, I'm going to be playing Gears this next weekend, so if you see I'm in a party, I'm not in full group, which I spent a lot of time by myself last weekend, which was kind of a bummer. Just jump on into the party because if I'm in a party already or have a party open, even if I'm the only one there, please join my party. Don't expect me to join yours because Game Bar sucks. I'm just throwing that out there because that turns into a whole scrap of I got to restart shit and try to get it to connect right and all that crap. Other than that, yeah, that's the only game I know for a fact I'll be playing. Oh, except for the new season of WoW will drop next Tuesday, so I'll be playing that after Tuesday. Let's see, that's about it. You can find me on Twitch at Cerebral Paul, Twitter at Cerebral Paul 1. I'm an editor and a writer for lordsofgaming.net. And I'm on every Friday, Wasted with Wise, and every Wednesday here with Game Set Live with this crew of somewhat calm and somewhat intelligent people compared to Friday.
Oh God, I've left podcasts on Friday because I've had enough. I do
You
want
too?
to
What do you
not
mean?
not to interrupt your outro, but
Outro.
I do want to let everybody know that Wise didn't have a show last week because he was in the hospital with a little bit of a stomach bleed, and they did get that
Yeah.
under control eventually. He is home now.
Mhm.
He is weak but recovering. Hopefully, we will have a Wasted with Wise show this Friday.
We should.
So.
I mean, he was up driving around and doing stuff today.
Yeah, which, I mean, not to say that the majority of his panelists will still not respect his wishes and not talk over him, but, that is Wasted with Wise.
Yep.
This is what it is.
Yep.
So I think that's about it for me. I think I covered everything. So there you go.
All right. Yeah. Darth Praxis, tell everybody what you're currently in the middle of, what you're and where they can find you.
Well, I'm in the middle of the show, and actually the end of the show.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you can find me here on Wednesdays with you fine gentlemen, and you can find me on X at Praxis Darth, and then at Xbox, Steam, and any other place for on Darth Praxis. And thank you once again.
Of course. Yeah. C-Steph says in the chat, game bar do suck.
Yes, it do.
Yes. I mean, they need to work on that. And that Wise could have done the podcast in the hospital. LOL. Which,
Oh Lord.
I mean,
Oh, God.
seeing
He doesn't need to have
him
a heart attack at the same
seeing
time
him
he's
in an
trying to recover.
open back gown might have been the nail in the coffin for that show. Just saying.
guarantee he would have been like, check it out.
Well, because he probably would have wore it backwards anyway,
Yeah. Check it out. Look at this. He would have done it.
Oh, right. Fabio, sir, what are you working on, and where can people find you, and what do you look forward to playing in the next week or two?
Well, you can find me not just here on the Game Set Live podcast. You can find me also on the XP Network YouTube channel. Whenever the fuck we decide to do something again, you can find me on Xbox as Morpho Lizard 8, as well as on Twitter as FPL Marine 97. What I intend to be playing is just more Halo campaign involved. Just continue to I do intend to enjoy a bit more of the Gears beta during tomorrow and Friday, as well as I intend to play the shit out of the Lord of the Rings War in the North. And when it comes to work, that's just the qualification from the PhD that I explained to you boys.
Awesome sauce. Just the outros I expect from my beautiful panel, letting everybody know that they're involved in the community, in the gaming, and that they're broadening their community horizons. And this is KY Bob. The audio version of this show has been recorded to be up on the audio version of your choice, the audio platform of your choice tomorrow morning. And you can catch me hosting the Games That Live podcast, running the Games That Live YouTube channel, and playing on Xbox and Steam as KY Bob, and playing on PlayStation as... Oh, I totally got that backwards. Steam and Xbox as Steady Steve-O, and playing on PlayStation as KY Bob. I know. Sue me. Yes. Thank you, Thimber. He put in the chat, KY Bob. Yeah, I know. But yeah, for those that don't know, I leave the channel, I leave the broadcast by saying, gamers, get outside, touch some grass, hug somebody you love, and play some games. And that's true. There's a lot of games to be played right now. A lot of betas going on. A lot of betas getting ready to be accessible by a lot of people, like the Gears open beta starting tomorrow. I encourage everybody to join it. And for those of y'all fighting the Sony tyrannical, non-physical, anti-consumer, don't be afraid to jump in the fray and get your name on that list. You're not okay with it. Let them know. It's not okay to do things just because you're a small percentage. You still matter. So get out there, let everybody know, and we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. This is Game Set Live, KY Bob and the panel signing out. See you all next week.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye now. Bye-bye.